Hello, welcome to BlockWage. I'm just gonna connect my wallet first. So BlockWage is a way for employers to pay the salaries of their workers, using the X402 implementation and the facilitator. So this was built on Cronos. I think here I'm trying to create a new account so that I can assign an employee. So the whole idea behind BlockWage is we have smart contracts that handle, the history, of the of the employers, that tracks the records and all of that. And over here, I'm trying to fetch the USDC apparently because I want to import the token there. So that's the idea. The idea is just to allow employers pay their workers seamlessly, allow employees also be paid seamlessly. So once you've put it in track, the employer deposits the money to a vault, and then this employees can go claim their salaries when it is in due time. And then we have on the back end that checks for all those transactions. So I'm just going to do a demo here. So this is apparently just a little UI I just did because apparently I just joined it. So I just wanted to just show how it works, which is priority. So yeah, I'm assigning an employee. I put in the address of the employee. I put in the timeline how I wanted to be paid. For here I chose minutes by the minute because I'm trying to do a demo so that I can claim, because if I choose monthly I have to wait a month, if I choose weekly I have to wait a week. So now that I've assigned employee, I can see that now I can see the details of the employee. I can look it up, I can fetch the employee data, and then you see that there is a period ID there. So you can use that period ID to now, so the owner now use that period ID to now deposit funds into the particular funding. And also you can add as many employees as possible. So I'm trying to add another employee right now, and yeah, that's just goes. So what the smart contracts, I have two smart contracts basically, or primarily. One is the scheduler, that schedules all of it, the salary scheduler, and the other one is the vault, that takes the payment, and then that is also what the facilitator eventually calls to pay salary from. And so you can just see some lookup, and you can see all of the details there formatted well for you to see. So the first one I did was salary of 1, the other one was a salary of 1.5. Now we're going to go ahead and test how the one with the salary of 1 works. So now I'm going to fund the vault, and I'm going to copy the period ID, and then use it to deposit for that period, so that when you want to just claim, you claim with your period. So now I have deposited your money. So your money, you as an employee, when the time is up, you get to come for it. If the time is not up, obviously it won't go through because there's lots of checks in the contract. So now you can see it has been funded. We first of all approve, and then now you're depositing. I think I'm depositing about 2 here. Yeah, okay, I'm funding 1. Okay, so now I'm going to trigger the salary. So this is a function that should be automated actually. So once the time is up, this should be called, although I can call it manually. So I'm triggering that the salary that it's time. If I'm triggering this, it's because a minute is already up now. If I trigger this under less than a minute, it wouldn't go through successfully. But now it has been triggered, and now the contract knows it has been triggered, and then the next thing is to call the facilitator. So I'm just doing a demo of how to still work in the back end. You can see when I call this, it starts the logger, and you can see the error fault today. That's what I wanted to show. So it is expected. So once that is shown, the facilitator then triggers the claim contract, that's the payment vault. It verifies the payment, and then it calls the release salary. And if I come here to check the token here, this was 0 before, I think. Okay, this is the demo, this is 0, So the one I just created was the account 3, and that's the one I used. So let's see whether our salary has been put there. So now you can see that as soon as we call that, it didn't ask me to approve anything else and anything, and then I just got my 1 USDC here. So that's basically how it works.